G Squad, tall guy in the flesh, back with another legendary video coming to y'all live from the humble abode with the G Squad apparel merch on. Make sure you go get that merch ASAP. TallGuyCarViews.com. Link is in the description below. But before we get to everything, let me just show you humble abode because I ain't did that in a while. Come on, man. Caucasian white people furniture, downtown LA, Hollywood sign, everything. You know, my own personal watch on, even watches, man. Make sure you go get that ASAP. Link in the description below and use TallGuy20 if you want to get that additional money off, baby. But today's video is actually brought to you by and sponsored by LA CDJR. That's Los Angeles Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram, downtown LA. So without further ado, I know you see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's go downstairs and let's go. But before we do that, let me show you that I'm back on the Grizzly, baby. We got the meal prep on deck. We got cod, green beans, and some quinoa. We got sweet potatoes, shrimp, asparagus, salmon, broccoli, more mash, sweet potatoes, and that good H2O, baby. But I'm only home for a little bit, man. So that legendary view right there with everything to go with it will only be there temporarily because me and my woman are going to, we're going out of the country. So make sure you go subscribe to Love It Slim, link in the description below. But let's now go downstairs. I won't be driving the Hellcat today because my woman has ticket, but I will be taking her Lexus Ruby to go get brakes and brake calipers done at LA CDJR. We're actually gonna go up there in a second, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to it. Look at young Ruby right here. Ooh, Ruby need a wash too, looking like a big dust ball. But let's go ahead and get in. Y'all ready to hear this thing start up? Whoa, whoa. Y'all hear that roar, man? Look, okay, young Ruby. Look at that all gold rim Reezy and that tricep. Woohoo! Whoever them dudes is, them niggas is smoking the earth, man. But let's go up here to LA CDJR real quick. I don't know if y'all can hear her rotors or brakes. They're rubbing pretty bad right now. So they're gonna fix these rotors and brake calipers. And you see the Hellcat was going, like I said, Jazz has that. Go subscribe to Love It Slim. Let's head up here, get this done, and we can meet up with my manager while we're there, and we're gonna meet up with Sean, the owner there. And they made the Hellcat similar to mine, so if you wanna go up there and get it, make sure you do it. Kinda looks like this camel watch, little hint, hint, wink, wink. Let's get it. Appreciate it, my man, thank you very much, man. But woo-hoo, we got a GTS Viper with the peanut butter interior on that joint. Y'all see that? Man, I always love these Vipers, it's just that manual. I would've got one if I still lived in Minnesota. But man, but if I had this, maybe I wouldn't have my McLaren, so everything happened the way it's supposed to. And I got a video coming with that next, so make sure y'all stay tuned for everything. That Viper is nice though. Look at this joint here. He said he made a wrap that was just like my McLaren, but damn, he wasn't lying. That's an all satin chrome blue 392. Man, that's like Ryan, didn't it? Damn, no, he smoked this. It's a scat pack too. Look at the price. And they got a shaker. I always love these shakers, man. I wish they would have made the Hellcat with the shaker hood on there. And they got some little extras on there with the wing and all that. This joint is cold, y'all. He smoked it. Where's Sean at? What was you thinking with that satin chrome blue? Huh? What game?
You know what I was thinking.
No, I know what you. I know. You know what I was thinking. What you was thinking, boy. Listen here.
It's a tribute.
No, it's a tribute. Where's the other one at the camo joint? Because I've seen that joint. The white, black, and gray like mine. A little different design.
No. That one went back.
Why'd it go back?
Doing that one. I like your design better.
So you finna do the same exact wraps on my Hellcat. 100%. You are out of pocket. Completely out of pocket, bro. Oh my God, Christopher Columbus brain. You are a crazy motherfucker, man. Oh man, but I ain't gonna lie. I like this one though.
That's nice.
I like this one though, champ. You smoked it.
Where's my truck?
It's at the crib. I should've drove it. But you know what? I had to get Jazz's brake calipers and rotors done, so I dropped it off in service. You'd be the first one that I've ever seen do it on a Mopar product with the satin chrome blue. So I think the closest thing that got to it was before it was my first Hellcat. No, you killed it, bro. You killed it. No, but the thing is, it looks so much more crazy on this one than my McLaren because it's such a bigger car. Like my McLaren's is small, but this is big. So now you can really see like the satin chrome come out on this joint. And I like this too. You put the diffuser on there with the side skirts. Yeah, I like all the extras, bro. But I like the front lip splitter too. Damn, no, you can, hey man, I gotta give you the pound one more time, brother. That one right there though, that's the one. Look at this joint here, y'all, with the blue piping. This is my manager right here, Rob. And what's your name again? My bad, man, I'm terrible with names. Mike? Nice to meet you again, Mike. You know what I mean? But look at man, that's why I got my manager right here. Let me show y'all the lighting a little bad right now. But he got his Louis. This is one of them. Hold the passport and everything. Show him the other ones, brother, because it got the drip. You see the yellow on that one. And I got on this because he be bringing me a lot of money, man. We work hard together, so you know, you got to feast with your people, not compete with your people.
So this is for the business cards?
They got the burgundy on there.
Yep.
Okay.
One for the iPad, I do not have it.
Oh, the big joint. So it came in 3, like, what's those one things called where you like the little...
Russian box.
There you go. Where it's like a big one, smaller one, and then an even smaller one with the different colors. And the biggest one got like a blue, and that's when he holds the iPad in. But how you feel now you got your Hellcat, man?
Dude, it's insane. That car, you inspired me to get it, obviously, from like working with you and watching the car. But
appreciate it, brother.
So much power in that thing. It's insane.
Yeah.
717.
Oh shit, well, let's go see it, motherfucker, man. You ready to see it, Mike? You drive it, Mike?
I do. I'm in a Corolla, so I'm less excited.
Did Rob let you drive his Hellcat?
Not yet.
And you his assistant? Ain't that some shit? Come on, Rob. You gonna let the man live his life?
You're gonna go to the spot right
Well, no, I'm sorry. Come on, all right, come on, let's go see it. Appreciate you, Mike.
For the GPS, that's about it.
That's all right, man. You know, you get in that, it's gonna make you want to buy one, guaranteed. What made you go to Charger, bro? Because you ain't got a family or nothing.
Just the extra door, dude.
You just like, go another Charger right there, blue one.
Being able to just open up the back if I wanted to take some ladies with me, whatever.
Yeah, you know you like the ladies, Rob. You know what I mean? Get the money.
You can't just have one.
No, you can't.
You can put 4 in there.
I mean, you can, but if you always got a lot of people with you, and you always doing a lot of business meetings and stuff like that, so you may want the space.
Exactly.
And this is your only car, right?
No.
No?
3.
Damn, what other cars you got?
I got my Range Rover.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And there was the other one.
And then I got an Infinity.
Okay.
It's like the everyday use. This is my bad boy.
Yeah, this joint hard. This is definitely bad boy, no question about it. Whose Hellcat is this right here? And I got the red interior on there too. Is this a red eye? Got the red ruby eye in there with the red interior. Whose is this? This joint type hard, I ain't gonna lie. Well, let me see in the inside of yours too. With the blue?
I watched you and all your cars and all that stuff, and I've been telling Sean and Rinaldi here, like, when you guys get a black one, I'll get it. Because there was a white one on the floor and I didn't get the white one. I wanted the black one.
I remember the white with the blue. The one Miss Organik was gonna buy.
This car is probably one of the most fun and badass cars I've ever driven. Like, literally 717 horsepower. I don't want to get all too technical, but like, these tires just stick to the road in this car the way, you know, when you drive yours.
Right.
Dude, this car it's heavy. Right?
See, if you hit it on the initial, it'll lose. I don't care how big them tires is, it's gonna lose traction.
Yeah.
But once you like on the highway, that thing goes. You couldn't even get wheel spin even on the highway. Have you went super crazy yet in it? Oh, okay, because that explains why you said it sticks to the road, because that's the last thing it does. You know what I mean? But that's the fun part of it, is that it don't stick. Gotta go on the first ride.
I did not get the windshield tinted.
Why not?
Not yet.
Be illegal like me. No, I ain't gonna lie. You probably don't want to get pulled over that much.
Yeah, like, I see how many times you get pulled over. I don't know how you get away with it. You got away with words. That's all I know. Like, all these officers.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. There was one cop type I got mad as hell. You know what I mean? But I mean, for the most part though, like, I feel like, you know, since my brother's a cop, make sure you go subscribe to Officer Jones channel. I feel like since my brother is a cop, like, you know, I just know that, you know, they're human too. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And they got a tough job to do, you know. But some of them motherfuckers be type tripping, you know. But I'm ready to see how he gonna whip this joint. Is your whip game crazy yet? No. No? Oh, dude, man.
I've never driven a car with this much horsepower. I literally just bought it because I see you in your videos, love the way that it sounds. After getting it, I test drove
that a little bit, moving a little wind noise.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all good. Get your shit together, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, after I test drove it right around here, over here downtown LA, and once I got in it and just feeling it, I was already sold. I was like, now I gotta learn how to drive it, right? So I know your fans are gonna be like, G Squad, blah, 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 and all this stuff.
Yeah, G Squad's real, baby, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but no, my little brother, Officer Jones, he obviously the one I bought a Hellcat, he really didn't like Hellcats either. Like, he didn't really see the appeal in it. Mr. Organik was the same way. But once I get people like, here, drive my car. If you don't like Hellcats, drive mine. Yeah. And once you drive it, you'll realize there's no other feeling. I've driven cars that cost millions of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars, and nothing is like no Hellcat, bro. Yeah. All I know is now that I have one, right, and the feeling and just getting behind this wheel. Alcantara on the steering wheel too.
Alcantara, yeah, exactly. All around. It's good.
Go ahead and talk to him then, Rob. Yeah. Got Alcantara on the back. Got the Daytona and the blue stitching.
Yeah, it's even the limited edition.
Yeah, right there. 501. Can I get that joint to focus in right there? Boom, look at that. That's a bragging right, man, with the blue stitching on the joint. I like it, bro. That's right. I'm ready to see you whip it though.
And real carbon fiber. on the.
You sure about that, brother? Is this real?
No, this shit is real.
Okay, look like barbon fiber. I ain't to keep it real with you, but no, I'm saying I'm glad it is though. But here, let's go here, cause this is the favorite part. Come on, man. You gotta go top of the
can't get into track mode yet.
Yes, you can.
No, because I don't have 500 miles.
Man, that's what it's just a saying, brother. Hennessy Performance does it all the time.
Do they?
We talk about it all the time, yeah. So we're gonna go full top of the moon. Go ahead, brother. I want you to go crazy, man. You know what I mean? You ain't been driving Jody Corley since you just said that. That's how I know you ain't been going crazy.
No, you're right. I haven't.
Okay, let me see. And you gotta give it full top of the moon gas pedal when we pull up out of here. I want to see some wheel spin, brother.
All right, you drive up and down Figueroa all the time. Which way are we going? Right or left? Left?
Let's go right, because the police usually down left. Come on, let's see. Oh, slow, scrape. Go ahead, hit it. Come on. You ain't put it all the way to the floor, Rob.
No.
You ain't. I can tell, because that definitely would have did a whole lot more than that. Put it to the floor one time right now. Just smash it to the floor.
Hold on, I got cars in front of me, bro.
No, it's not that close, bro.
Right
We got room.
Nah, dude, you're used to driving this car. I have to learn how to drive this car. That's gonna sound like, what? This guy doesn't know how to drive a Hellcat? No, you get behind this car and
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's different.
yeah, this car, it has so much fucking power. Like, I've never gotten in a car where it just puts you back in your seat.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you get in this car, like me, like, I can't stop smiling in this fucking car, because
That's a fact.
you got people all the time, like roll down your window, like, what year is that, or how many horsepower does that have? Like, literally,
Yeah.
this is a neck breaker. Like,
No question. If you know cars, like that's why Dodge say if you know, you know. Because look, that's a Lamborghini Aragon. Everybody sees that car. It's a Spider too, so don't ever get it fucked up. But everybody sees that car. Whether you're a car person or not, you know that's a Lamborghini.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about a Hellcat is, you gotta really know Mopar products to know what a Hellcat is. Otherwise, it looks just like any other Charger or Challenger out there. You know, that's why Dodge prides itself on it. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you know, then you see one, you're gonna be like, I know, because I remember before I had one, I looked at it and I just dreamed every time. And anytime like I see G Squad or say somebody come on to me, they smash out. As long as they ain't in front of the police or like in a suspect situation, I'm gonna do it. The reason why is because when I used to ask people to do it and they did it, it made my world, because it make me excited, but then I instantly get depressed because I ain't got one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go super happy and then come down like, damn, dust, like, I'm so far away from getting one.
That even goes to say, like, so you're a true Hellcat, red eye, aficionado, Dodge, 100%, right?
Right.
When you get behind the wheel on this versus
This Lamborghini right here too, bro. Look, that's a nice one. Look at that color.
oh yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, that joint cold.
That neon yellow just pops.
Yeah, that is hard. But go ahead, say what you gonna say. My bad.
So when you get, whether you're behind your Hellcat or your red eye or you're behind your McLaren,
Do
I mean,
a
which one?
U-turn, brother. Do a U-turn. Hurry up. Do a U-turn right now. Go.
No.
Ah, damn. I'm trying to get you.
I'm not gangster.
Because you could have.
Not yet.
You got good room back there.
I
You
know.
could have went crazy.
Hey,
we got low traffic right now.
You would have fucking did that in a second, bro.
I would have. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know
Because
you
you got
would.
all that room back there. You can smash out.
So.
But no, I keep interrupting you, brother. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
ADHD.
No, but with regards to, what do you prefer driving? Like your McLaren? I mean, I know you love the
Hellcat is my favorite by far.
Yeah, so-
There's not even no comparison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, to everybody else that don't really know about Mopar products, and maybe to them, they'll say my McLaren. Like, most people would say my McLaren, they would think that that's my favorite. But don't get me wrong, that's a monumental feat for me to be able to have that, which will be coming back real soon. So y'all see that in the next video. But it's a monumental feat to have, and it's like more of like a token, like, whoa, I did that. Like, I came from the hood, I came from nothing, and I was able to get a McLaren. Like, that was crazy.
No, props,
you know?
like 100% props in that.
But I felt that way about my Hellcat when I first got it too. You know, the McLaren was just like, the Hellcat was a dream come true, but getting the McLaren was like, this can't, somebody goddamn pinch me. This can't be my life. This can't be real. You know what I'm saying? But the Hellcat, when I got that, I was like, it felt like I bought a supercar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so,
for an American car, I mean, like, you got to give Dodge props. Like, this car it's sick. Like,
right. No, they broke the mold when they made this car. And everybody else had to step their game up when Dodge came out with the Hellcats, because they was like, they went so top of the Mook that it's never been heard of or seen before. So everybody else, Mustang, Camaro, even like supercars. There you go, brother. A little bit of spin. You're working, you getting together, brother. You get it, slowly but surely. But my Hellcat's definitely my favorite, no question. It's like no other feeling. But I will say this: when I'm driving my McLaren, it's eyeballs everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because everybody knows that's an exotic, right?
Right.
Like when they look at that, not like, so Dodge does have more vehicles on the road, and there's no argument on that.
Right.
Like a lot of people will make their Charger, and nothing against it. I mean, everybody wants to aspire to have like the best of the best, right? But they'll make their car look like, sometimes it's like, wait a second, is that a Hellcat, or is that, you know, is it a Scat Pack?
Or sometimes they do, the Scat Pack, but with the Hellcat hood, you just
exactly.
don't. But when it's a Lambo or a McLaren, there's no mistaking. Like
100%.
that is very true.
Because you know somebody's not taking basically a stock and then just wrapping it and throwing something onto it, and like McLaren's a McLaren. You know that. There's zero doubt about that.
But you like it though?
Bro, love this car. This car, like, if anybody,
so was I right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, like if anybody's thinking about or like wanting to save up to get one of these cars, like if you haven't driven one, you got to get in and try one first.
For
like
sure.
If you know somebody that has one, let them like let you roll with it.
Yeah.
But this car, no, you get behind this car and it changes like you feel like you have a shit ton of power like behind you, and you do. But it's the comfort, the feel on this thing drives, it sticks to the road, you know, minus like once, you know, you're slamming on the gas.
Yeah, it does better than what people will give it credit for, that's for sure.
Yeah, this thing is 4,300 pounds, more or less. Like, I might be off a little bit, but it feels like you're driving a truck in a car, but the handling of a Mercedes, literally.
What kind of Mercedes though?
Like an E-Class, like an AMG, like an E63, like the feel, like, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I could be like called out on this, but I feel that the way I've driven plenty of Mercedes, but this thing handles so good.
It does. And then I'm gonna go back to saying that it handles more than people give it credit for. Like people who like, you know, like super sports cars and supercars, like, yeah, it's not obviously not gonna handle like one of those. But the thing is though, for the people that's never driven one, you would think it's just gonna be like a boat, like what everybody called it, and it's just gonna be flipping and flopping all over the road. But it actually don't. You know, like it does stick better than people give it credit for, and that's what Rob was trying to say. And I agree with him. And I love the Hellcats. Y'all know I've always loved the Hellcats. So it's a game changer. So they did it.
And one of the things it's kind of like mind blowing. They make this cabin so soundproof.
Yeah.
You can't appreciate like the sound that you hear when you're outside of this vehicle. Because when you step outside the vehicle and this engine's revving, and then you jump on the gas, it sounds like it completely changes the whole perception, because they soundproof this so well, you can't tell you're driving a Hellcat.
You're right about that. I love, man, listen, you can't go wrong with Hellcat. And the thing is about Hellcats is it's not necessarily an easy car to obtain. Take a left right there, Brody. It's not necessarily the easiest car to obtain if you come from nothing, but at the same time, if you get your ducats in order and you go hard and you get a good credit score, like, you can do it. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's not like super far to reach, but it's a reach now, but it ain't like OD, and that's the blessing of a Hellcat. And I think that's one thing, like, you understand very well now too. You can take a left right here.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, like you, goals and aspirations, but like this is rewarding, driving a car like this.
Right.
And just being able to appreciate, you know, if you're working hard, you're hustling. I mean, I've worked with plenty of YouTubers and influencers on Instagram and on YouTube.
Rob Rich now, don't get it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But like, if that's your passion and that's your hustle, I mean, those are things that I've been helping with creators with since 2015, which is a lifetime in like working with creators.
No question.
But if that's what you want to do it. Just be consistent and make great content, be yourself. And you know, what I do, I mean, if I go back 5 years ago, would I be a creator? Yes. But I feel like my purpose and where I help people is like working with like you, Corey, or Mr.
Appreciate
Organik.
it, brother.
Of course, is helping you understand the value in what you do from a data perspective or science. There's a whole science in creating content. Like a lot of creators that are up and coming, they don't understand like what does it take to basically make a channel that people want to watch. One, I can't tell you to be you, right? Like that's why I appreciate you and you doing what you do. But like not all of them understand, like, you know, you've got to post daily, right? Your fans want to know, your supporters want to know like what you're doing, what you're talking about, and even brand partnerships and like what we're doing, like what we did with Polaris and the other brands that we're partnering with.
Big time. He's big time now.
Yeah, like my goal is keep propping this guy up with as many great opportunities that you guys are excited about, and getting products out there that you guys that resonate with you, and just keeping it real. Like, we don't want to do anything that's
Right.
not, it's a misrepresentation
No
of
fraudulent weak shit.
no, like it's something that doesn't match with Tall Guy Car Reviews channel and like what you're doing across social and like who you are. Like, that's not what we're gonna do. And like the partnerships that we've done, we're gonna continue to build and bring out like even better brands. There's a lot of stuff that's in the works. So I mean,
No, I'm excited about it, bro.
yeah. But
And I'm blessed to have a manager like him. And I want to say a big shout out to my guys Sean and Rinaldi over here at LA CDJR, because that's how we actually linked up and started doing what we're doing. And I let him say everything he say, and I say everything I say, because I want y'all to always get the real and the undiluted. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people that watch my videos, and y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all can tell from watching my videos I'm being 100% me. Sometimes there's highs, sometimes there's a little bit of lows, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that's gonna always remain the same is I'm always gonna be optimistic, I'm always gonna be myself, and I'm always gonna go hard, and I'm never gonna stop. You know what I mean? And this is the same thing this man does, and anybody who I affiliate myself with and partner with, it's all same or similar. You know what I mean?
100%.
And that's how it should be, and always, iron should always sharpen irons, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not around people that's like that, there's no way you could ever have growth, you know what I mean? And me and this guy, we tap in with a lot of different things as far as contracts, how we talk about things, how we go about getting things done, you know, but our commonality is our work ethic. So, you know, if you want to be a manager, or even if you want to be a social media influencer, one thing that's really consistent, or one thing that has to be done in order to obtain any goal or aspiration that you have to do what you want to do, is consistency. It's the biggest thing. Work hard and be consistent at working hard.
yeah.
That's it. You want to get something in the world, that's all you got to do. That's not the easiest thing.
And something just to add in there, like the whole parallels and just the way that things come together in the law of attraction. Him and I, actually, we share the same birthday. Like, how ironic is
Crazy.
that? It's just weird. Like, it's really cool that, you know, we didn't even know that until he was going off to Dubai, and he was like, going for my birthday. I'm like, birthday? When's your birthday? And he's like,
December
21st. So anyways, but
That's crazy.
yeah, not to be cliche, but you know, things do happen for a reason, and like I personally, I love what I do when it comes to
Likewise.
coaching and like helping creators like make amazing content, build their channels, because at the end of the day, it helps me make like what we do at my agency that much easier, and we just keep going, man. Like, every day, you can't stop. You cannot stop. It's consistency, and it's all about that grind.
Yeah, that's a fact. Couldn't have said it any better, man. But Rob, I appreciate you, brother. This joint is dope, man. And for anybody out there that wants a Hellcat, go for it. Get it done, man, because life is short. And let me tell y'all one other thing, man. Give people their glory while they're here. Like how he's brought a lot of money my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure, like, I'm pretty sure it's not too many times you are so busy getting people deals and getting people money through your agency that people don't reciprocate that love back to you. And when the love is reciprocated back to you, it's a different type of feeling, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. It's just like, you know, to your point, there's individuals that are out there and they just want to get a paycheck, and then they're just like, the collaboration is at a minimum, right? But when Corey and I are working on opportunities and projects, like, there's things that we do and what I've seen and I know what works, but when a creator is on board with their brand and like what they're doing and the content that they're creating, and they're passionate, like,
That's very important.
It just meshes really well. And that's why, like, I don't script anything for Corey. Like, Corey is Corey, right? I give him, you know, basically talking points, and we do what we do. But him and I are but I feel we're cut from the same cloth, more or less.
100%.
And
Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be my damn manager, I'll tell you that much.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? But give people their glory while they're here. If somebody's doing something legendary and they bringing money to the table and they got something to contribute, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, I acknowledge you, I see you, I see how hard you going. You know what I'm saying? And reward that. You know, because there's not too many people that can do that on a consistent basis and be relentless at doing it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's like that, them are the people that you want in your corner, and people that can understand and see your vision. And that's something this man is very good at doing. And I appreciate you, brother. And I'm super happy for you that you got your Hellcat. You know, I'm glad I was able to inspire you to get it. Yeah. And I feel like this is never a bad purchase.
Yeah, I would not have got this car, one, if I didn't know Corey, and two, the fact that he has a red eye, and like, you know, we see what he's doing in all his content and his videos, and just seeing him, he's the reason I got behind the wheel in this car, and I got one, because I mean, once you see this vehicle, and this isn't like a hard sell or anything, this is real. Right. You get in this car, and like I said, it's a fun car to drive. It's fast as fuck. And
you get a different type of understanding.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You know what though, man? I think that it's not just you that feels that way. I feel like it's a lot of my viewers out there, a lot of G Squad. I know a lot of y'all bought Hellcats because of me, and I know how far my reach goes with it. But the thing was, it was an easy sell for me because I do love Hellcats, and all my reactions with them are authentic, and I feel like that's what resonates with y'all, is the authenticity behind me and behind my people that's got behind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing, every time I've ever flicked on my camera, it's not like I say, hey Rob, go around the corner and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna come around and you're gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. It's whatever I film, I throw out there, and it is what it is. Like it or love it, you know what I'm saying? It's me, you know, and I feel like everybody has a God-given ability to them. Like, I know being like me may be, you know, attractive to some people, or being like Mr. Organik may be attractive to be like that to some people. But the thing is a lot of people don't understand is if you can just tap into your God-given ability that God has given you, that's the best selling point you can have, because God only made one of you. He only made one of me, only made one of Rob. You know what I mean? So even though some people may like the delivery of how I do what I do and how I do it, you know what I'm saying? When I do it, the thing is though, y'all have y'all own gifts and abilities too. You know, it doesn't have to sound like me, it doesn't have to be like me. There's a million influencers you worked with, correct?
Oh, yeah.
And they're all different, right?
Yeah, everybody's unique, and that's what makes them who they are, right?
Right.
If everybody was the same, it'd be boring. You wouldn't want to watch it because everybody's talking about the same thing, doing the same thing,
right,
same phrases and everything like that. You know, top of the Mook and like Hellcat and all this stuff that you bring into your content, which your fans really like latch onto.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, shout out to G Squad. That's
yeah,
for sure.
You looking a little mellow yellow, brother. Let me shut that for you. There you go. Yeah, now y'all can see the man.
But yeah, with regards to like, if you're thinking you want to be an influencer, you want to be a creator, be you. Like, have your mentors and like whoever inspires you, but like, you are who you are, and that's why people like you and love you, and that's what you need to put out there for people. And you know, there's a risk, and some people are scared to do it. But you know, like when Corey started doing this years ago, and he never knew where it was going to come to. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. We didn't even know each other at that point. We've only known each other less than a year, to be honest. Yeah. But you know, like, just being like, you hear this word authentic all the time, right? But stay true to who you are, do what you do, and if you're passionate and you want to make a career or a living out of being a creator or content creator, you can do it. I help people all the time do this, and you know, you're not strapped to a desk 9 to 5, sitting like working for the man.
So what would you say, if you could just say one thing for anybody out there watching, out of all the people that you've managed, what's the one thing you say you got to have in order to do this? Passion. Right.
Yep. You got to have passion.
I agree.
You have to be passionate about who you are, what you do, your grind. Like, it can't stop. You can't, like, things happen in life, good and bad, and it's all about those moments, right? That keep you a human being and having people relate to you, because people connect to emotion, and if you're talking about something and there's an emotional connection, that's where people really latch onto that. Right. And like, you know, you'll find yourself like accruing a following, and other people want to work with you. Like, there'll be that law of attraction that I mentioned earlier. So, but yeah, it's all about passion. And
I wanted him to say that to y'all, because I know a lot of times I get people that hit me up on Instagram all the time, and Snapchat, everything, on all platforms, and they say, man, what can I do? Give me some advice. And that whole long gibbet, that whole long rant spill, that was 100% for y'all. You know, the car was a vessel to pull y'all in, but you know, one thing you always gonna get with me is more. You just never know what you're gonna get with me. Sometimes it might be the most exciting, craziest shit in the world, but sometimes it might not be the most exciting shit in the world. But one thing you always gonna leave with when you leave me is you're gonna leave with some game. You're gonna leave with little giblets that you can take and actually use in life, and it can inspire you, it can motivate you, because that's the main shit people should be consuming every day anyway. People shouldn't be watching shit that's just entertain them. People should watch shit and support people that inspires them and motivates them to want to do better authentically, not like no fake, hey guys, you want to get this out of shit. Like, it should be like 100% authentic in their delivery and their demeanor and how they're doing shit. And I feel like that's one thing he's doing well, and that's one thing, that's all I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations on your car, brother.
Thank you. And one last thing to add. So for creators that are always looking at like, how can I get paid? Like, that's obviously, money motivates everybody, right? And that's why we wake up at the end.
But should be why you start something, though. Yeah,
exactly. So don't be frustrated if you don't get opportunities out of the gate. You have to build value in what you're doing, who you are, and create your brand, because creating your own brand is like you're creating like the next Apple or the next Samsung or the next Ford, whatever it is, but you're selling yourself as an individual. But brands will want to work with you based on what you represent, like who you associate with, and basically like what you're passionate about. So those brand opportunities, they will come. We get offers every day, and it's just basically we don't take a lot of the offers because they're not a match, they're not a fit, and like that's Corey staying true to his game, right? And to like his brand. So but yeah, going back to what's the point, is basically don't get frustrated if you don't make money out of the gate. You have to invest into yourself in making this a craft, and the money will come.
Hardest thing to do though, boy, to invest in yourself, because you don't know if you're gonna get it back.
Yeah, 100%. It's a risk.
If you're passionate about it, yeah, but you know, big risk, big reward.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So no risk, no reward. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple. Like the blueprint is pretty simple, but it's a lot harder to follow than just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about it's easy. Oh, invest in yourself, go hard, believe, like, but do that with your actions, not with your words. And that you're gonna find that a lot harder to be consistent with than talking about it. Anybody can be consistent at talking about something. Those are just dreamers. But when you put work ethic behind dreams, that's when shit gets accomplished. Right. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah, because I mean, everybody's got to have dreams and goals, but do you have a plan to get there? Right. And everybody wants to get to the end point without putting. A lot of people just want to get to the end point without putting in the work. The work is what makes it worthwhile, and it's that journey. I mean, this is cliche too.
So it helps you appreciate it though. Yeah. But people, it's crazy because I used to watch all these rich people, and I know this video getting a bit lengthy, y'all, but I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch rich people that came from nothing, and there's something about them where you think like, man, something, they had this, or you want to try to justify it in your brain why they were able to go from there to there. You'd be like, maybe it's because, you know, he raps like this, or maybe because he acts like this, or he has a really good personality, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is though, everybody has something to contribute, you know what I'm saying, to get you to the level that you want to go. But what we do in our brain sometimes is the journey is so hard, imagining it in your brain and physically taking that journey, that you try to sell yourself short. You try to give yourself reasons on why they can do it and why you can't. And it's very false if you do that, because you can't do it, and there's a million ways to climb one mountain. You just got to figure out your route that works best for you and just do it and go for it and die by it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna head back to the dealership, man. I just wanted to get him in this video, and I wanted him, I know, you know, him taking delivery of his Hellcat, you know, is a big thing that a lot of people like to watch, because even myself, before I had all my Hellcats and I was watching YouTube, like, I like watching those videos because I would envision it being me one day. And
yeah,
and so I know that pulls people in because of that, if you're out there and you think like me. So it's
relatable, right?
Yeah, it is relatable, you know. So proud of you, man, for taking that leap of faith and going for it. And because you don't do YouTube content, you did this just off the passion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Driving it, you're like, ooh, I want it, and you did it. You don't, for people that's not doing YouTube, you don't have to pay all this money to have a Hellcat when it's of no benefit to you to do it, you know. And that's why I got my Hellcat too. It was just out of pure passion, and then the YouTube came second. You know what I mean? I didn't get a Hellcat to get famous on YouTube and do this, to do that. I just did it because I loved it, and then I figured out a way to monetize a depreciating asset into an asset that makes me money.
Well, who knows? Maybe one day I'll create a channel.
You should, brother. You should. I know you should go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Definitely after all the game you gave them, you know. But that's it for this video, y'all. My guy Rob, dog guy, I'm out. You want to do a little swoosh thing?
Swoosh?
Do a little shh. No, you gotta like cover the whole lens though, brother. Like, no, you gotta like hold it though.
All right, let's just take number 3.
There you go, brother.